Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Terrell. Hey, Mystical. I'm doing good. How are you? You're fabulous. That's good to hear. I'm glad. As long as you tell me every day you're doing awesomely, fabulously good. Oh, nah, I'm not stressed. I'm just tired. That's all. Definitely not stressed. I don't even know what stress is. Thank God. I just came out of the shower and I'm like perspiring a bit. Maybe tired. That's about it. But stressed? Nah. I don't even know what stress is, thank God. I'm good. As good as can be. People around me are stressed, but not me. Me, I always stay sane and I always stay positive. Even when things are not positive, I always try to stay positive for sure. Because I know at the end of the day, yeah, it's just my sister is, worried about her kids and worried about bullshit and things like that. She just left here about an hour ago. She's just telling me about all this shit that's going on. But, that's about it. Me, personally, I'm good, man. Yeah. I try to stay positive for everybody else. I always try to encourage everybody around me to be positive. I always try to help everybody see the light. Try not to let anybody, do bad things. And yeah, but nah, I'm definitely not stressed. I just have stressful people around me, like my parents and my family worries a lot. But me, I'm not like that. Me, I'm the type of person I'll worry here and there, or like maybe stress for a couple minutes or something. But I don't know. I guess my mentality is a lot different now than it always has been. See, I've learned to give everything to God and give everything to Spirit. If I have an issue, I let God deal with it. If I have a problem, I let Spirit deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like me personally. I don't really care about too much things that are negative because if I dwell on it too much, then I become inflicted in the problem. So I don't really get myself into those type of situations. Hey Maria, how you doing? So I think I've overcome the mentality of taking on people's shit. You know what I mean? So I wish everybody else can be that way, but I know everybody's development of spirituality and control of your emotions is difficult for everyone. Because, see, a lot of people hold on to too much grudge and too much pain and too much past resentments. I used to be like that. I'm not gonna lie. I've only been different the past maybe 10 years. I've been different. And especially the last couple, years, I've been different because I went through a lot of bullshit my whole life. And I always dwelled on it too much. I always wondered why I got disrespected by people that I thought that were good. And, I gave people too many chances. And then, everybody goes through it. But you just have to, like, when you reach a certain age, you kind of say to yourself, look, I don't even want this shit. And even in my mind, in my soul, in my heart, I'm just gonna like disconnect from everybody and just understand that I can only do so much, and I'm not gonna like put myself in predicaments where I'm gonna be like aggravated every day or things like that. So yeah, I'm doing good, Maria. You feeling good and positive? Sounds good. I'm glad. What's up, Dan? How you doing, brother? So yeah, you can be the most positive person in the world, but if you deal with people and you deal with their emotions and their life and how they are and their problems, then you become like intertwined in their shit because you love them and you care about them. So I try to limit myself to clinging on to anybody's energy. It's very difficult because especially the people you love, you tell them blue in the face not to do something and they still do it, and you're like, I told you, and now look at the consequences. You got me involved in your bullshit. So I get fed up with people not listening, and I can't control other people's emotions and feelings. All I can do is control my own. And there's some days where I want to break character. Trust me. I feel like I should go back to my original ways. But then I say, Mark, you've come so far, man. Don't let it get to you, because that's what the devil wants. The devil wants you to go back to being, the person you once was. And I just say, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm gonna remain good, positive, and let God deal with everything. That's all. You're out farting with the AC unit. What's going on? I gotta clean my AC filters and stuff. I might do that tomorrow. Or I need to get my friend here and clean up the damn ACs. But I think I might just clean the filters tomorrow and see how it goes. I should take it all apart and deal with it. But we'll see. We shall see. Hey, Antigone, how you doing? Maria, what do you want? Why you gotta aggravate me every day? Why you just can't let God deal with your problems? Huh? Why you gotta act up? Why you gotta be a pain in my ass every day? No, 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 no. No, you were here. You just didn't know it. All right, let me read this paragraph you got here. He thought the in-laws had got a piece of 2x6 and base for the exterior window unit. I found a short piece of 1x8 width. To hold. Oh, you mean to hold it up? Oh yeah. Yeah, 2x6 or 2x4 will work. Yeah. All depends on how big the unit is too. But the only thing if you have a shorter piece that's not enough, you can always put like a plastic chair to build it up, and then put the piece of wood from the chair to the actual unit. Like if there's a plastic lawn chair out there or a chair out there somewhere, or like a stool or something, you can like put it on the ground and then put the 2x4 or 1x8 or whatever to the unit. Like try and find something that will close the gap. You can do that if you want, if that works. Might be able to get something like that will, you know, that might work if you have a smaller piece. If you said you found a short piece, you can cut it in half and then double it and then put something underneath it. Yeah, maybe that'll help. Or like some concrete blocks or something. Yeah, that too. You could do that. Just driving it into the ground will work. Yeah, that sounds good. Or if you have like a painter's pole that extends, you can like put it on the ground and then put like a flat piece of wood on the ground and then put it on top of that and then extend it up and put it to another flat piece of wood so that way it doesn't poke through, but at least you can have it like extended. There's many ways to hold it up. You just gotta like see what you have. Because a painter's pole is like metal, so you can use that too. All right. Yeah, that too. Even if you have to do it temporarily until you get something else. All right, so let me check. You, Maria, and Walter. Let me see what's going on. Antigone, you're good. Good. Glad to hear. All right, what I get is looks like you guys will see each other in the next 3 days. What's today? Thursday? Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You guys might see each other in the next couple of days. Um, if you want to ask him to the party or whatever, or to your daughter, it looks like he might say yes, he might say no. It all depends. But it looks like he'll say it depends on what he has going on. But it looks like he might do so though. Because I do get the three of cups, and that means like a party or a gathering or going to one. And he's gonna be very honest with you and very friendly, very loving, very sympathetic. I see him like being stressed out about the flight and all that stuff and his trip. I see him like trying to like take some time for himself and recuperate. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he'll go, but your daughter might feel a little weird. She might be like, I don't really know this guy too much. What is he doing here or whatever. she might be a little hesitant around him. She might feel like, like what is going on here. So if she doesn't really know him, she'll probably like kind of feel weird. But that's about it. Nothing like bad. But she might feel a little weird around him. But he's gonna be like, uh he's gonna be mature about it, you know. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it'll be fine. I got positive cards, but it's just that your daughter might feel a little, um, like she might be thinking like, who the heck is this guy? And what? Never seen him before, that type of stuff. You know how kids are. Yeah, they're wondering what's going on. She might take a while to adapt to him, and then after that, she'll be fine. But it looks good. Looks like he might come and see you at work tomorrow, because I got like the work card here. He might be able to come and see you at work. He might come and see you at work tomorrow. So that's what I'm getting. He might see you at work tomorrow, but he still feels like things are like, up and down between him and his family. And if you do invite him to come over, he'll probably feel a little weird around family or something like that. So it's still kind of up in the air because you're not been in each other's energy recently. It's been a few days, so the cards kind of tell me like a 50-50 situation. So it's not a no, it's not a yes, but it's a maybe. So yeah, nothing bad, but maybe for the party. No, I just told you he's gonna come see you at your job. But when you tell him about coming to your daughter's party, he might be like, maybe I'll see what happens because of family and things like that. If any of you listen, you got it. Good. It looks like you'll see him tomorrow. He might come see you at work. You're welcome, Maria. Bestest. Kill 'em all with karma. How you doing? Yes. Yeah, having a good day so far. Yeah, it's been a good day. I cleaned a lot. Usually I goof around. Yeah, I know. I'm always goofing around. So far, so good. Yeah, it's been a good day, a productive day. I got a lot done. I washed some clothes, cleaned my apartment, sorted out all my clothes, did some work here and there, went for a swim. It's a good day. Had a good dinner. Ready for tomorrow. Ready for action. Tomorrow's another day. Another day, another dollar. And I shaved. Yep, that's right. I forgot. And I shaved. And I came on live earlier and had a cool reading with Giovanna. Connected to a really cool spirit. He actually gave me a little tiny reading as well. So I got a little treat myself. But yeah, swept and mopped all my floors, cleaned my bathroom, everything. Everything smells so nice and fresh. Good to go. Wash my sheets from my bed. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. Spoke to my mom, my dad. My dad feels better today. My dad had like a reaction from some food, and then now he's fine. He went to the doctor today, and I'm taking him to his. My dad's getting an MRI tomorrow, so I have to go take him at 10:30 tomorrow. I gotta drive him there. Then my mom wants to go to the Portuguese restaurant and get some fish, so I have to go take her there tomorrow. Then I gotta take my nephew to the beach at 2. He's gonna hang out with all his friends. So yeah, I got a full day tomorrow. I feel like a damn Uber driver. If Ubers were a thing in Bermuda, I'd be perfect. I'd have like a full time job because that's all I damn well do all day is take everybody everywhere, which I don't mind. It's all good. You know what? I just saw that I got a notification that she went live just now, so I don't even know if she's live. But she said she was going to the beach or something. But as I went live, she went live like actually she's live right now. There she is. She's live. Ann's in there, Goodman, KP. She's live right now as we're speaking, Dan. But she did say that she was waiting for the results. But she's actually live right now. But she came on live right after me. But she's at the beach right now. I just got her notification when I went live. So I was like, oh shit. I would have loved to hang out with her, but I already went live. But she did say that she was waiting for her results, but that it went okay. Now I gotta wait for my dad's one tomorrow. So and then I gotta take my dad to the eye doctor on Monday. Because my dad said that his glasses are shitty, and he hasn't been in 2 years to get a checkup. So we got him an appointment for Monday. So Monday at 10:30, I gotta take him to his eye appointment. It's always something, man. That's all I do is take him to his appointments and try and help him as much. I mean, he does things on his own, but what it is he has a problem driving in the city because it's very congested and he doesn't like to park. He has a hard time parking. The good thing is he parks in the garage every damn time he goes, so that's a good thing. I'm just glad he still drives. So he's gonna drive here, and then I'm gonna drive them to the city. The city's like pretty much 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. It's less than 10 minutes to get from here to the city. So I pretty much live like right next to the city. Like literally like almost 5 to 10 minutes maximum, depending on traffic. So all right, Maria, take care. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you too. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Kill 'em all with karma. I love that name. That's pretty much my life. I let karma deal with everybody. That's what I tell people every day. You're gonna get karma one time or another. It's bound to happen. You will get karma soon. If you do dumb shit, you will get karma. That's for sure. That is for sure, for sure. Karma is inevitable. It's gonna happen. God, my leg is like it was falling asleep. Ugh. Stretch. Stretch, baby, stretch. Oh, let me check the score of this game. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Cool. Yesterday, we play tomorrow. Play tomorrow at 11:15. Holy shit, that's late. All the West Coast games. Oh man. Oh well. Such is life. Oh, cool. We went into. Nice. This where it is. Oh, they're looking into this. Oh my God. Sometimes when I look at people, I wonder what they're doing. Somewhere it is. That's crazy. Some people, they just put all this shit all over the internet. People put a lot of things on the internet and not realizing what they're really doing. Say one thing and do another. Not my problem. Can't say we never did it want you. It's not my problem. What the heck? What in the world is this? Damn, why people complaining about me? Hey, Joanna, how you doing? You good? Let's see. Saturday, Sunday. Oh, good. Looks like we might get some rain on Saturday, Sunday. Hope so. We need some. You're good? Good to hear. This guy comes in here talking about go guards. Your guards ain't doing nothing. They ain't ready. That sucks to the world. Da, 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 da. Well, as long as you know. Red Sox play tomorrow. They play really late too because they play in San Francisco. So it's like a 4 hour time difference. I'm watching the NBA game. Yeah, 100 million and playing like shit. The Pacers are destroying the Oklahoma Thunder tonight. So it looks like it's going to go to game 7. I'm glad Indiana's beating them up tonight. So happy. I'm glad it's gonna go 7 games. I really hope Indiana wins, but we'll see. They're winning by 20, so we shall see. Still got another quarter to go. Red Sox just got rid of this the guy Rafael Devers. He was making 300 mil over the next few years. They got rid of him. I don't blame him because he didn't. He don't do shit. I don't know how somebody can pay somebody all that money over a long period of time. Like that's just nuts. These sports players are making way too much money. It's too much. They should not be getting paid that much. I think it's absolutely ridiculous to pay somebody that much. It's gotten out of hand, and unfortunately, it makes like the other teams suffer because they can't be on that level. It's all about how you pay for everything. It's sad. And then you got a good team for like 2 years or as many years as you can handle paying that tax. And then all of a sudden, you go back to shit again and you have to rebuild again. It's like so annoying. It don't make no sense. So if you kept it at a set price, then it'll be more competition. It'll be a better league overall. So nobody's really like, you know, going over the luxury tax and going over all that stuff. Right? And that's baseball's with the Red Sox, they always call up like their young guys and stuff like that. They always have like a guy come up from the minor leagues and they always get some rookies and shit that are good. Red Sox have luck with that. They always get some young guy or whatever, or some rookie that does good. They got good habits with that. But the Red Sox also spend a good bit of money on players too. But my Portuguese soccer team, we have an academy full of young players, and we've won the league twice with half the team from our academy, with all like 18, 19, 20 year olds. Like half the team is young, and they fight for their club. They work themselves up through the ranks. They're there from the age of 6, 7, 8, and they work their way right up to the big team. This past season, at least 5 to 6 players got called up to the big team and actually stayed in there. Some got called, more got called up. I'd say about 10 got called up, but not. I'd say out of the 10, 6 players actually played in the big team games. And we signed another young guy today that's been in the academy. He played his first internet. He played his first big game, the last game. They gave him like a chance, and he did very very good. And now they're signing him to 2028. So I'm always happy with my Portuguese soccer team. They're always developing young players, and the academy has paid for the debt that we were in because we've sold so much academy players, and that's free money because they didn't cost us anything. So we're doing really good. I believe Maria's gone. She said sweet dreams and kisses to everybody. I think Maria's gone. But yeah, she was saying hi to you. Yeah, you develop pitching. Yeah, I mean it's good to develop something. You know, I feel like it's good when you have a team. You got to develop the young players. Tanya was spinning. Oh, okay. Well, at least she made it, and I hope she's having a good time. She deserves it. So I really hope and pray she has a really good trip. Pacers are destroying the Oklahoma Thunder by 30 something points. Oh my God. I thought this game was going to be a lot closer, but they're getting their ass kicked. Shit. You have a closeout game and you're getting beat up 24 points. Holy shit. Oh well. Another one. Another three down their throat. That's 27 points. Crowd's going nuts. Marley came in today too, Dan. She came in earlier. In my earlier live, I went on live today. Marley came in and said hello and that she was working and listening. Oh shit, 30-point lead. Yep, well, they're getting their ass kicked by 30, and it's only the end of the third. They got 90 points, 60 to 90. That's insane. Holy shit. Well, game seven is on Sunday at Oklahoma, so it's going to be a big game seven. The finals haven't gone to 7 games in a long time. Because last year the Celtics won in 6. Yeah. I used to love the Sonics. They were cool. They had a good team back then. OKC is good. I'm sure they're gonna show up at on Sunday at home. I'm sure it'll be a different game. But the Pacers are playing good tonight. I would have thought that the OKC was gonna really go to them. Hey Tanya, I was live and then I got your notification right at like 5 minutes into my live. I saw you go live and I was like, oh shit. So then I told Dan that you were live because he asked about you, and then I was looking at your live while I was live, and I could see you at the beach. So I was like, oh, okay, good. I'm glad she's at the beach and she made it. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling, hanging out. Had a good day. Yeah, we he didn't know. So, I actually saw you go live and I was gonna go off and go in your live and say hello. But then I was like, shit, I'm already live, and then everybody started coming in. So I was like, oh well. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to check it out and have a good laugh. I'm not a Britney Spears fan, but I had chicken in the oven, like breaded chicken, broccoli, mushrooms, and salad. It was good. It was really good. And I have leftovers for tomorrow. Yeah, it was really good. The mushrooms and the broccoli were really fresh. Chicken was really fresh. I bought everything yesterday and I made it today. Me and my sister ate it, and my 17-year-old nephew he ate the chicken, and I put cheese on the. I did half the chicken in the oven for me and my sister, and I did half of the chicken on the barbecue for my nephew because he doesn't like it in the oven. He likes barbecue chicken breasts, and he wants me to put like a slice of cheese on it, and then he puts it in a roll and he eats it as a chicken burger. So he had two chicken burgers, and we made him rice as well, and he had rice and he had salad. He doesn't like broccoli and vegetables and stuff. He never eats vegetables. The closest he comes to eating vegetables is salad, lettuce. That's it. He doesn't eat no vegetables, and he's tall as shit, and he didn't even eat no damn vegetables. Shit, 30 minutes. I've been on here for like hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I'm already on here for 47 minutes. The other night I was on here for 3 hours and didn't even know I didn't even realize I was on here that long. Because sometimes we have really good conversations in here and everybody participates and talks. And when everybody's in the mood to talk, I'll be on here forever sometimes. Last night I was on here and I wanted to leave and then I got busy and then, I said, oh, well, I'll just answer their questions and stuff. But sometimes I want to leave and I should leave and I don't and then end up getting busy and then sometimes I leave and be like, the hell with this, I need to go sleep. But I'm gonna try and go sleep. I'm gonna try and get out of here in another 20 minutes. I'll probably leave because I need to get up early tomorrow, and then I have to take my dad to his MRI appointment. Speaking of MRIs, how did yours go? Did they find any cheese in your head, or did they say it melted and you're good now? I gotta take my dad for his tomorrow morning. So Ninja sent me a recipe today online. I might try that too. You know what I need to make that I haven't made in a long time? I need to make some adobo chicken. I don't know if you guys ever had adobo pork or adobo chicken. That's just the bomb. I need to make that again. I keep saying I'm gonna make it, and I just keep forgetting. Actually, I should write that down now that I have my list here. I should write that down. I want to make that for myself because these guys ain't gonna really eat it. I like eating. What else do I need? I need a few things. I gotta get some stuff from the grocery store tomorrow. That's what I need. Only took 30 minutes and I didn't get any phone calls, so that's good news. The doctor reviews is next week, but I think there's nothing there. Well, that's good. If they haven't called you by now, then that's probably why. Nothing's wrong. Thank God. I'm glad that you're okay. Yeah, my dad said it's probably going to take like half an hour or so. I think he's getting like a MRI, ultrasound, something. I don't know. I can't remember. But I have to drop him off at 10:30 for his appointment. So we'll see. Yeah. As long as we're all healthy and we're okay, that's all that matters. Yeah, we'll see. That's what I have to get. I got to get some more bacon. Got to have bacon on standby just in case I feel in the mood for some bacon. There was something else that I wanted to get, but I can't remember what I wanted to do. Shit. Yeah. You know, Dan, when you mentioned the AC unit, the window unit, and putting like a 2x6 on it, my dad bought this big ass AC unit that fit in the window, right? And it's the only AC we had back then. And I remember him putting like a big 2x6. No, no, actually, no, he had a 4x4 pole, and he put it underneath the AC to hold it up. I remember that he had a brown looking GE. It was brown and it was a GE AC, and it was a 110, and it made like a lot of noise, but it definitely cooled the whole house. And back in my mom and dad's house, there was no ceiling fans in the rooms. But when I was maybe I guess 22, something like that, when I started doing like a lot of electrical, I bought some fans, some Hunter fans, and I put one in my room and one in my sister's room, and I had to like feed another wire through just for the fan. And I hooked up a switch to it and it all worked. And I was like, thank God I got a fan now. But yep, I remember back in the day, my dad had one AC in the house. It was a big ass window unit AC, the biggest ones you can get, and it made so much noise. And like he would turn it on like about maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock after we ate dinner, and then he would shut it off first thing in the morning when he got up, so he doesn't waste electricity. And he still does the same shit till today. But we have central air now. But what he does, my dad gets too cold, and my mom, they don't like the cold air from the AC, like direct air. So instead of turning on their air conditioning in their bedroom, they turn on the living room one, and the living room cools the whole house and their bedroom. They leave the door open. So it's far away and it doesn't make like the living room and their room is like a good distance away. It's like probably like maybe 30 feet. So by the time the AC gets into their room, it's going to be cool anyway. But they're so weird like that. Always something. Make sure it's sugar free bacon. I get sodium free bacon, KP. The bacon I always buy is sodium free. I've never seen sugar free, but it says sodium free. I always get that one. Use this when we drove spikes through the logs for the bridge. Oh yeah, yeah. Tomorrow really best today. Good weather. Yeah, the weather looked good when you went live, Tanya. Well, hopefully the rain misses you guys. We need rain here desperately. It's been so dry. It hasn't rained here in a long time. And everything's dry. The grass is crispy. I mean, I kind of like it like that because that means I don't have to cut it. But I just looked at the weather and it said Saturday and Sunday we're going to get showers. But I hope so because we really need rain. Everything's so dry here. And it's been hot as shit here. It's like 83, I think, today. And the humidity was like 79. There's a big ass hurricane right now in Mexico. There's a category 3 hurricane right now in Mexico. So I feel bad for those people. Again, beat up in June. That's crazy. See, those places over there, like Mexico and all Central America, those places are hot as hell. Much hotter than here. So I just hope we don't get any hurricanes this year. I pray every day we don't get none. You got pre-cooked stuff from Costco's for $13. Oh, okay, well, yeah. If it's good, then it's good. Hey, LZ, you found out today you're being sued for a minor fender bender with only minor damage. So minor I wasn't even cited for it. What the fuck? How the hell you gonna sue somebody for that? Sue you for what? Did the person like break their fucking arm or leg or something? That's hilarious. What's wrong with these people? I swear the you guys are the line of sewers. Everybody wants to fucking sue everybody in this world. Yeah, they slipped on their duct tape. Yeah. What? How the hell are they doing that? What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with these people? And they actually think that they're gonna get that from you? People are so dumb. Yeah, but what are they gonna get out of that? You can't sue somebody unless they done like bad shit. Like, how is a fender bender gonna like you sue somebody for like a little minor thing? Like, what if the car has feelings? If they drove their car off and it was fine, then there's nothing to sue you for. Now, if you inconvenience them without a car, then that's different, you know? People are so dumb. Must be a liberal. Oh, there you go. So there ain't nothing gonna happen now. Somebody on crack. I mean, the cards are positive, so it doesn't look like nothing negative is gonna happen to you. I asked what the overall energy is for this, and I got all positive things. If if the people that if the people's car that you had this with was a couple, if it was a man and a woman in the car at the time, then I would say it's more the woman that wants to get like she's doing all the bullshit. The guy is more mature. Yeah. I'm getting that the guy doesn't really care, but the woman's being a bitch. Like she's trying to like try and get something for nothing. But I got you as someone who is going to be satisfied with the result of whatever happens because you know that it's nothing bad. So I get that whatever happens you're going to be fine. Like nothing's going to come out of it. I get that it's more this woman that's doing like the talking and doing the bullshit. And I get that the guy's like okay with it. He's like me being mature about it, but she's the one who's like it could have been maybe her car or something. I don't know. But I'm getting like a woman that's being an idiot. I think they're gonna be happy with like with the insurance what the insurance is giving them, but they're gonna try to get more. I'm getting that you might have to pay some more, but it's gonna be like it might make you pissed off that you're gonna have to pay more. But it's I'm getting like a lot of like different energies here. Like it's telling me some things, but it's not a guarantee that you're gonna have to pay much more or pay like some outrageous shit. Yeah, that's true, Dan. I see you paying some, but not like, a shitload of stuff. Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, how can you get like thousands of dollars for a fender bender? That don't make no sense. That in itself is like whack to even think. Like how can you even sue somebody for a scratch on your car? Like that don't make no sense. Like I can understand if you like cause some harm to them or something like that, but you're saying it's just a scratch or whatever, like minor damage. So how the hell can they sue you for thousands of dollars? That don't make no sense. How is that even like possible? That's what I don't get. That's why the cards are like kind of giving me a mixed answer here. Like that shit just don't even make no sense. Like how the fuck you supposed to sue somebody for thousands of dollars for a scratch on your car? That don't make no sense. If it does go to court, which I see is a possibility, like I said, you're still gonna be okay. I don't get nothing bad happening to you. That I get positive cards as far as you not paying anything. Like you not like something bad like gonna happen, like where you're gonna like how they said they're trying to get like all this money from you. Yeah, exactly. Even if the police report says minor damage, then where the fuck do they think they're suing you? So that's why I'm not getting anything bad here. Like I'm not getting like the end of the fucking world or something, or you paying some outrageous money. I think they just might settle once they know they can't get much. Then they're probably gonna take what the insurance is giving them because this doesn't even make no sense. Because how are they gonna sue you if they have a police report that says minor damage and according to you it's just like some bullshit scratch or something like that? So that don't make no sense. Like I said, if it does go to court, you're gonna win anyway because I got all positive cards. So I don't think you have much to worry about, to be honest. I think a police report is more than sufficient, you know, for them to like throw the case out. You might not even have to spend no money on a lawyer because if it goes to court, then the police report will say it all because they're gonna trust what the police say, not what they think. And everybody knows that people are suing people left, right, and center to get whatever they can out of them. You can only really sue somebody like if they caused you bodily harm. At last I checked. Like if you just got car damage, then that's it. Like that ain't nothing to sue you over. It's not like you hit and run or something. That shit don't even make no sense. Like people like that, they deserve to get slapped in the face. I would call them up right now, and be like, "What the fuck you think you're doing suing me? Are you mental or something? What the fuck? Your car's got feelings or something? Bitch, get a life." But yeah, I don't see nothing bad for you coming out of this. Nothing bad will happen. I get positive cards, but you know. Exactly. So they're just doing this to see if they can get something, but it ain't gonna work. And like I said, it's more the woman than the guy. The woman's doing this on purpose. Yeah. It's all bullshit. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. If no, like I said, if you ain't done no bodily harm, then there's nothing to worry about. The car ain't got no feelings. The insurance is gonna pay for the car to get fixed, just a scratch or whatever, a paint job or something like that. But if the people never got hurt, then it's nothing to be worried about. They can't sue you for that shit. Hell no. And if you didn't even get a ticket, then what the fuck are they suing you for? My car told me I got high as fuck, and my car said to me, "Ow, she scratched me, and now you have to put a band aid on me." My car has feelings. I know I was high, but my car told me he has feelings and to sue you. What the fuck are you talking about? I would slap the shit out of somebody if they did that shit to me. I'll find out where they are and slap the crap out of them. I'll give you something to sue me for. Grievous bodily harm. I'll beat your fucking ass. How about that? Fuck you talking about? I never heard of something so stupid in my life. You have nothing to worry about, LZ. I don't get nothing bad happening. Oh, well, that ain't nothing. It's not like you rammed into him and you fucked their car up and, did you both drive off? That's all that mattered. If you both drove off, then there's nothing to talk about. Because if they drove off and they didn't like get their car towed away, then there's nothing to sue you for. Like that's just dumbass shit. And like you said, you didn't even get a ticket. These people are on crack. They're probably some whack ass idiots that ain't got no life. Like I said, I see the woman as weird. Yeah, nah, in your case, Tanya, definitely. Because he completely wrote off your car and you suffered like bodily damage, you know? But this is totally different what LZ, like that's just a love tap shit. Like your car ain't got no feelings, bruh. What are you talking about? I remember I was making a stop and I was turning into a gate. And as I was turning, a woman hit the back of my car and fucked my whole back of my car up and gave me whiplash. And my friend was in the passenger side. We both got whiplash because we got hit so hard. And she fucked up my car in the back. And it was an old car anyway. It's my old car. This is like years and years ago, probably like 20 years ago. And when I got out of my car, I was gonna beat the shit out of the person. Cause my car just got sprayed, just got fixed, and this bitch hit my car. So I got out of the car and I looked, and the lady was I said, I know this damn woman. And she was fixing the baby. She had a baby seat in the front. So when she hit me, the baby seat like kind of went forward, and I was like, "Oh shit, this woman probably fucked the baby up and everything when the baby went flying or some shit. I hope not." So then I went to her window. I was like, "Oh, hi," and she was like, "Oh my God, it's you." I'm like, "Yeah." I said, we know of each other, right? She knew my name, I knew her name, and I was like, "Is the baby okay?" She goes, "Yeah, I was babysitting my sister's baby and trying to get her to go to sleep and take her for a drive, and I wasn't paying attention, and that's why I hit you." And she says, "Please don't call the police because this is going to look very bad on me because I have a baby, and this and that. It's not even my baby. She goes, please, I'll pay the damage. Please don't call the police. And I was like, all right, because I know you and I know your boyfriend and your family, I won't call the police. We'll settle this on our own. So I kind of felt bad for her. But that was a big mistake. So anyway, I got my car fixed and it was like $1,400, 1,400 and something dollars to fix my car. And then I gave her the bill. I went to her job. She came down to the bottom. I gave her the bill. And then she called me like 10 minutes later. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. How I fixed my car, my bump, I hit you, and my damage was only $900 because all I had to do is fix my bumper. And I said, okay, but guess what? You hit my car, and this is what it costs because my car is 10 years older than yours, and to get parts for it, you're lucky I couldn't get brand new parts. I had to get secondhand parts to fix the back lights, and you fucked my car up, and I had to get the whole back end resprayed. And I said, you can go to the guy and ask him yourself. And she was like, oh, this is ridiculous. And I said, you know what? Maybe I should have called the police and made you look dumb because you were in the wrong. How could you be so, stupid to say that $1,400 is a problem? You hit me and you told me you don't want to go to the police. I said, if I went to the police, I could have burnt you even more. And I said, you gave me and my friend whiplash. Our necks are fucking hurting from you hitting us so damn hard, you stupid bitch. So I fucked her off on the phone. And then she says, oh, yeah, I can't believe you're treating. I said, woman, you're treating me like shit. You hit me. I don't care how much this shit costs. You're paying for it. So she wrote me a check and mailed it to my address. And she gave me the $1,400. And then she saw me like in a club like about a month later. And she was like, she pointed at me. She's like, fuck you. You fucking lied to me about your. I was like, bitch, I threw a piece of ice at her. Like I was on like this balcony and I started throwing ice cubes at her. And I got kicked out of the club because she was there going, nyeh, 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 nyeh. I was like, yeah, bitch, I'm sick and tired of you. I got some ice out of my cup and I started throwing it at her. And her best friend is like my cousin. And she goes, Mark, she deserved it. I don't know what the hell's her problem. I was like, get damn right she deserved it. I got kicked out of the club. I didn't care. I threw some ice at her ass. I was like, shut up, ho. Pay your debts and shut up. I was ruthless back then anyway. Man, that pissed me off. I told my friend about it the next day, and he was like, the nerve of that woman. You gotta be serious. You joking? I said, no, I'm not joking. He goes, yeah, but she hit us so fucking hard, she fucked the car up. I said, because my car cost more than her car to fix, she's mad at me. So you're mad at me that you're mad at you hit me, you fucked my car up, and then you don't want to pay for it, and then you told me don't call the police. So I saved you, and then you don't want to pay the bill, and you're telling me that I'm fucked up? How? How am I fucked up? I didn't hit you. And she thought I was like robbing her. And then the guy that fixed the car said that she had called him and said, why was it so much? And he explained to her that, this is an old car where there was no parts. So he had to go find parts and waste time and had to go here and there to go get it. So you're paying for the time to go get the parts. And he told her, you need to pay attention. Then you wouldn't have that problem. And I could have really made her life a living hell and went around telling people that she had a baby and she was reckless and careless and then you want to come into the club and talk shit. I was like, yeah. I dug into my cup. I went like that. I went, and everybody looked up. Was like, oh shit, someone's throwing ice. And she was like this, and one of and like a couple of the cubes hit her like around here, not in her face, but like hit her like on her chest. And everybody was like, and I was like, yeah, take that. So security came up and goes, you threw ice at that girl? I said, yup. He goes, you gotta leave, man. You can't do that shit. Thank God there was no cameras in there. But yeah, I remember that shit. I was so mad. And my sister was in the club too with her boyfriend at the time. And she was laughing like shit. She was like, I can't believe you did that shit. I was like, yeah, man, I'm tired of that girl, man. She aggravated the hell out of me. Like, you keep denying what you did and telling me I'm lying to you and I'm robbing you and shit. Woman, don't call me that. You're gonna get some ice thrown at you. Cool the fuck down, ho. I wouldn't dare do that shit now. I'll get in serious trouble, but and plus there's cameras everywhere. But yeah, the nerve of that woman. That was like the worst accident situation that I had. And that's the thing, you hit me and you want to complain about the price. What you want me to do? Get it unprofessionally fixed so you can save money on your fuck up? It's called karma, sweetheart. Pay attention. And I remember seeing my cousin like about 2 years later, and then she says, "Oh, don't tell me what I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna talk about my friend." I was like, "Nah, I don't even care about her." She goes, "Oh well, she's so mad because you threw ice at her. Her boyfriend was gonna come looking for you." I was like, "I dare him come look for me. I won't throw ice at him. I'll throw punches at him. He's a wankster anyway. He weren't gonna do nothing." I see him all the time and he speaks to me. I was like, "You ain't doing nothing." It was funny at the time. I was like, "Yeah, tell your boyfriend come see me. I'm got something for him. Send your boyfriend to defend your stupidity. No problem." He probably told her, "Look, it's your fault. You hit Mark." It's sad that people like are guilty of things and they never earn up to their guilt or their crimes or their like they don't take accountability is the word I like to use. When you don't take accountability for your bullshit, then that it makes think life even worse. It makes you even more mad. You know, it's like just take accountability and shut up. It's simple. If I hit you and I had to pay, I'll just do it and that's it. I just have to live with my consequences. That's the hardest part about life nowadays is like keeping your cool and not like really lashing out at somebody for lying to your face and shit. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. The insurance pays for it and that's it. But see, this chick, she didn't want to claim insurance because we never reported the incident. It never got reported where I should have. I should have burnt her ass. But if I would have known she would have done that to me, I would definitely would have called the police. But my friend said that I should call the police regardless of, if I know her or whatever. And I was like, you're right, but I feel bad for her because she had the baby there and all that. So, and then I said, you know what? I'll let it go this time. And then I shouldn't have let it go. But it's all good. At least I got to throw ice at her dumbass. Every time I see her, she looks at me like she wants to kill me. It's funny as shit. I still see her till today, every now and then. I'm like, girl, look at her, Miss Miserable. Yeah, I'll throw ice at your ass too. What you want? Yeah, I threw ice at this girl a long time ago for talking shit about people about me and lying about me. I was at the club and I probably had a few drinks in at the time. But she started pointing at me and talking shit. So I threw ice at her dumbass and got kicked out of the club. Many, many years ago when I was crazy. Oh, I would. I definitely throw ice at your ass. That's for sure. Without a doubt. If I see you in somewhere, I see you in a club, you be talking shit, I'd throw ice at your ass too. If I can get away with it, I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd make sure there's no cameras watching me. I'll wait till you come outside. Oh yeah, I would. Without a doubt. That's a promise. It's a promise. You especially, the way you are, you're a pain in my ass. I'd throw a whole fucking bag of ice at your ass. I wouldn't even throw like 2 or 3 cubes. I'd throw the whole bag of ice there. You know those ice bucket challenges? I'd do that right over your head. Look, take that. And this is Shania's ice bucket challenge from Mark. I hate you, Mark. Fuck you, man. Yeah, take that. No, I don't drink no more. That's why I don't do crazy things. Yeah, thank God I don't get drunk no more. When I did a lot of crazy things. But see, back then there weren't no cameras and shit. That's for sure. It'll actually benefit you, because it'll cool you down. Yeah, it's hot here, that's for sure. KP be always talking that Diddy stuff. I think you like Diddy, KP. He be talking about take that, take that. He be having that. He be on them Diddy files. You went to them Diddy parties, KP? Did you go to the Diddy parties, KP? That's what I want to know. Were you there? Did you see the diddler? No Diddy. I don't know, KP. KP is worrying me. I ain't never seen him say no Diddy. But now he's talking about take that, take that. Oh shit. Oh no. No, I didn't. I gotta listen to that Gucci song again. There's a Gucci. You guys know Gucci man. Gucci Mane. He's got a song called No Diddy. Oh no no, no Diddy around here. I hope he goes to jail for the rest of his life for everything he done, especially beating up Cassie and that shit's all on film. And you pull a woman's hair and you beat her up and shit and do all this crazy shit to her. Man, he should get locked up for the rest of his life and throw away the key. I hope they don't feed him for like 3 weeks. Fucker. That's the I don't care what he does with guys. If he wants to be gay or whatever, that's his thing. I don't care if you're gay, but just don't beat up no damn woman. That woman looks so hopeless in that video. I swear, if I see that, that's why God doesn't put me in those predicaments. But if I ever see a man beat up a woman like that, like he did, I'll beat it. I'll beat the shit out of him. He's lucky I didn't see him do that shit in the hotel. I would have said, yeah, I'm coming right back. I would get one of those big ass sparkling waters that they have inside the bar. Or I would have got whatever bottle I can. I would have broke it right over his damn head and beat his ass. And I would have called the police and said I had to knock this freak out because he was beating up this chick. And damn right. It's never like you're never in those positions where you can help somebody. That's the shitty part. But he's getting his now. That's for sure. I lost all my respect for him. I used to like him. I used to like his music. I used to like, listening to his music and stuff back in the day when I was a DJ, but not anymore. I hate his guts. for all the shit he's done. Fuck him. I hope he rots in hell and in jail. And I hope he lives a long life in jail and gets fed once a week. Fucker. So many evil ass people in the world. He's definitely one of them. KP, you ain't answering me. Where you at those Diddy parties? KP be like, I can't tell you that, Mark. Can't tell you if I was there, bro. I can't remember. All I knew is I came home with baby oil on me. So I guess I was there. Have you guys seen those Bigfoot videos where the AI Bigfoot and he's going around with the Yeti and he's talking all this shit and he like they diss like everything and they do all this crazy shit. It's all AI shit, right? It's funny as hell. And he talks about like it's a scene where he goes to the Diddy party and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just met up with Diddy. I'm at one of his parties right now. He said just go in this room and he'll be with me in a minute." So then it shows him like with the selfie stick running away from the party, and he goes, "What the hell? I was kind of wondering why all that baby oil was in there." Hey, I was fucking dying. I laughed so much this week watching that shit. It's like you gotta check it out. Search Bigfoot AI videos on YouTube, and you got if you guys want a good laugh, go watch that shit. It's the funniest shit ever. It's like the funniest thing on the internet right now. I originally saw it on TikTok, and then it's on here now. Oh my god, it's funny, man. I've been watching it like every day. If I need a good laugh, I just go watch that shit. What's up, Mikey? Thanks for coming by, bro. Yeah, I was good. We're just talking shit as usual. I'm about to leave here in a couple minutes anyway. I don't want to be here too late. I'm just talking shit. I'm trying to get an answer out of KP. See if he was at them Diddy. Mikey, were you at the Diddy parties? Be honest. Did you go to the Diddy parties? I'm still waiting for KP's answer, but I want your answer. Were you at them parties? Ain't no party like a Diddy party. No Diddy. No Diddy. Oh, no wonder. KP's not in here. He's live. No wonder he didn't answer me. Because as soon as I asked him about the Diddy party, he went live so he can avoid the answer. I see KP. I see. All right, bro. Yeah, the baby oil. Yeah, see, Dan said you and Mikey delivered the baby oil. Now the truth's coming out. See, you guys say he delivered the baby. Dan said he delivered the baby oil. Mikey says he be greasing up at the party. Oh, hell no. Oh, shit. That shit's all over the internet. People dissing the heck out of it. I would have never guessed in all my life I would listen to shit like that or even think that that was a thing. You know what I used baby oil for back in the day? When I used to work construction and you used to put your hands in concrete or cement, it'll make your hands go like chalky or like white. Even if you washed it with soap, your hands, the cement will make your hands like whitish and chalky. And then they used to say if you put baby oil on it, it'll protect your skin and take off that, like disinfect your skin from the cement, like in the concrete mix. So I would use baby oil like every day after work and put it on my hands, and it'll go away. It'll be perfectly fine. That's the only time I really use baby oil. It's for my hands, man. I got like concrete and cement all over from construction. And a friend of mine there told me that that's what he used. That's the only time I use baby oil. I don't even have baby oil in my damn apartment. I don't use that shit. But I did back then. Yeah, if he would have used baby oil, he would have been fine. So you can tell he never went to no Diddy parties. Yep. When I did construction, and I used to like lay block and like plaster. I used to have the tools and stuff, and then like all the cement would be on my hands, and it would like fuck up my hands. And I used to use baby oil. All right, Mikey, take care, bro. No Diddy. The amount of shit that happens in this world, I thought I'd never hear or never be listening to it, but unfortunately, there's a lot of sick people in this world. A lot of sick people, a lot of mental people, crazy ass people that do a lot of dumb ass shit. I don't care what you do. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can be a freak. You can be like whatever you want. I don't care. But like, don't do dumb ass shit where you're gonna get caught where you're harming somebody's life or something like that. Like doing all this crazy ass things is crazy. Crazy ass people. Not my problem. As long as they stay far away from me. I knew who ain't getting into that shit. Hell no. Yay. Glad you made it, Tanya. And I'm glad you're okay. Hope you're having fun. Hope you have a lot of fun this weekend. I'm gonna go get my ass to sleep. I'm had enough for today. Yeah, hang in there, Tanya. You'll be fine. Hang in there and make sure you don't overdo it and just try to do what you can. Yeah, of course. But at least you have us, and remember you have him in spirit. And it's it's tough, but I know you can handle it. You've come this far. I know he's very proud of you, and so are we. A lot of people would just break down and be emotionally unstable and go crazy and not have it together. At least you go to work. At least you're trying your best to do things. You've been through a lot, but what don't kill you will make you stronger. And just remember, it's everything that happens there's a lesson to be learned. There's a purpose to it. There's a reason for it. Yeah, exactly. From the first day I met you till now, I know what you've been through, and just remember, like, don't let anything break you. She'll be fine. Dan, I believe she'll be okay. Well, well, that's good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. I saw a good outcome at the end of the day for her, so she'll be all right. Okay, cool. Well, Toyotas are tough, so you never know. But either way, we'll all be okay. Just keep the faith, keep trusting in God, and know that whatever Spirit does, um, Spirit is a miracle for us. I don't know if Joanna's in here still, but my earlier live, I read for Joanna, and she got me to read this guy that she knows, and he ended up uh, giving me like a little 2 minute reading as well, and I found it pretty fascinating. I was telling my sister about it, and I'll tell you guys about it because you weren't here. But this guy also was a medium, and his birthday is a day before mine, and I was reading, for Giovanna about him. He was telling me things, and he went like this with his hand, and as he went like that, when he went from one side to the next, he showed me all my aunties and uncle in a row, all my aunts and uncles that are in spirit. And he said, "See these people? They're all there for you. They're all helping you, and all you got to do is keep moving and keep doing." And I was like, "Thanks, I appreciate that." So, you know, and that showed me right there that I'm doing the right thing, and I know that they're helping me because he showed me all of them. And I normally don't see all of them like that, but he showed me because he's a medium himself, but he's passed away, right? So, and I weren't even asking him anything. He told me that. So it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool image to see and a pretty cool thing that happened. So that's why things like that make me believe more than I already believe. Because I already believe everything. I already believe what's going on for me is meant for me. But seeing that is like a reassuring feeling that, you know, spirit's there no matter what you think. You just got to keep believing that they have it. Well, LZ, the reason why you don't see the legal stuff is because that person, see, you're not in that person's energy. So because you're not in that person's energy, there's no way that it'll come up in the cards, in my opinion, because you're not talking to that person every day. So you don't know what's in their mind and what they're doing. For something like that to come up, if it doesn't come up, that means it's irrelevant. Just like how I saw that nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna come of it. That it's just their hope and desire to sue you and not get nothing out of it. Yeah, exactly. So why would it come up if it's not even an energy thing? See, that's why I tell people that certain things are never gonna come up because it's energy based. That's why. That's what happens when you deal with mental people. Some people they're probably like hard up for money and they're gonna try and get something, but it ain't gonna work. All right. The general messages I see here is a lot of delays that can be happening for you. Some things can be delayed. You might have some jealous people around you. You might feel stuck at times and feel like, you're not, things are not really going your way. But as things change and you change your thoughts and your mentality, try not to feel like there is no love for you or things are inconsistent. Keep keep your heart open to know that there is a better way. It just has to happen, if you feel like someone's trying to do something to you, or like you recognize the damage before it's done, like making a mistake, or like someone being trying to benefit off of you, try not to let somebody benefit off of you, because they're not deserving of benefiting off of you. So somebody might try to take advantage of you, but don't let them. And also, you might be thinking about your past things. Some people might show up, memories, things that have vanished for a while might come back up, like this case, your ex. Um, just remember to just know to reflect. Spirit saying reflect on the past and make sure you bring, the present insight of, not making the same mistakes or dealing with the same situations. Just make sure that the past stays in the past and let all these images of the past fade away. And you could be dealing with a lot of children in the next 6 weeks. So maybe that's like the summer classes or summer school you're doing. If these children are like, young, then you could be dealing with a lot of kids in the next couple weeks. Yeah, so that could be like, making the mistake of dealing with family, and they're trying to take advantage of you, or like trying to make you make a mistake so they look good and you look bad. I do see like possible arguments with family, but it might not last that long. Could be just a back and forth conversation, and then you did this, I did that, and blah blah blah, and then it just goes away. So they could try not to argue with them, and they could be like jealous, or they can just like harass you about something. Um, but these people have a false heart and they're very inconsistent. So I do see like some bullshit happening here that can happen, like arguments, feeling stuck, you know, people trying to take advantage of you, and just feeling like, you need to make a change and just not be around these people and give them your energy. So just be aware of that. It's always something. People are just idiots. There's so many liars and so many weirdos in this world right now. It's just it never seems to amaze me how crazy people are. I've heard so much lies this year, and it's not even halfway through. It's just gone halfway, and I still hear lies every day and people making up stories and bullshit. I don't know how people like remember their lies every day and who they told them to. It just don't make no sense to me how a person lies all day and all night. Mm. Yeah, I do see delays, but it could be with your trip. Yeah, I do see some delays there. That's the first thing I said was delays. So it could be towards your trip. Yeah. I don't see it being like much of a problem, to be honest. Like, I don't see the legal stuff being an issue, because how can it be? That just doesn't make any sense. Even though somebody sues you, it's still gotta be like anybody can sue anybody, but you have to have proof of everything, and there is none. There's no proof that they got hurt, or what are they even suing you for? That don't make no sense. A scratch on your fucking car. only you can go on the trip. You see what I'm saying? You're asking me a question that only you would know. You can, if you're booked to go on a trip, then go on it. You know, only you know if you're going. You gotta get on the plane or go on the trip. It's up to you. I don't see why a legal thing. It's not like you get if you're going somewhere by plane. You think they're gonna say, "Oh, you're being sued. You can't leave the state." No, they don't work like that. Not that I know of. It's not like you're going off for a crime or something, like you killed somebody. So I don't see it being a problem. No, it's really up to you. You know, I don't see that happening. It's not telling me like a delay of a trip. It's just saying like delays with like people holding you back from doing things. But I don't get travel problems. Yeah, I'm getting out of here too, Dan. It's getting late here. I need to get out of here. It's getting later and later, and I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I should have been gone to be honest, but yeah, exactly. So how can it affect your trip? It shouldn't affect your trip. The only way it'll affect your trip is if your court date is on that day. You know, so and I doubt that's gonna be that quick. And even if it goes to court, which I doubt, but you'll be fine, LZ. Try not to panic or worry about it. Just keep doing your thing, and every spirit will take care of the rest. The main thing is not to worry because you're not guilty of anything, you know? Yeah, exactly. It's definitely not. It took 2 years just for them to sue you. Shit. So just imagine the court date is like probably fucking next year sometime. These people ain't worried about petty ass shit like that. I doubt it. You'll be fine, LZ. Just stay positive and try not to worry about it all. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I need to go sleep. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to get my ass to sleep so I can wake up tomorrow and take my dad to his appointment. So I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great Friday. Good weekend. I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. I'll probably be here in the afternoon. And when I drop off my nephew at the beach, and I'll come back and I'll go live for a bit. So probably like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I'll be on here. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.